Hey, what's up, good people? Welcome back to Stock Up with Larry Jones. Take a second and hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell. Make sure there's people that were subscribed and for some odd reason they became unsubscribed. So make sure it's checked, okay? I just want to talk about a few things that will happen. But before I do that, make sure you don't fall for any spam in the comment section. And if you see like long threads of people talking about some crap coin or some crap AMZ or AMC or whatever, just don't fall for it. It's spam. Let's talk about some things that will happen. Based on my research and the data that I've seen, I got these allergy eyes, you guys. These things I believe will happen. Now, just because I believe that they're going to happen does not mean they're going to happen. But you know, this is Stock Up with Larry Jones, so I'm just telling you guys what's in my head based on everything that I study, and I study a lot. I do believe that the hard recession will hit, just like Jamie Dimon, CEO of JP Morgan, Chase said, and I agree with him, within 6 to 9 months that we will be in a recession, okay? The hard recession. We're now in a recession. So I agree with him, and he has the receipts. It's the biggest bank in the world. They know how much debt we are. They know about home mortgages, car loans, all of that. He has the debt. He knows how much debt we are in. He knows how much we're spending and how much we're saving. So he has a good, view on that. And I agree with him. And so here's some other things I know that will happen. Some of you guys will tap out. Some of you guys have some crappy stock or crypto that you don't need to be in. And I can't tell you what to do with those plays. I just can't. But some of you guys are in some good cryptos and some good stock that all you need is time. When in doubt, zoom out. Go look at the Dow. Go look at the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ. And crypto. Zoom out 10 years and you'll see exactly what I mean. It doesn't matter if you bought at the top or the bottom. If you're in a good company, hear me. If you're in a good company, it doesn't matter. All you need is time and to wait. So what I would suggest for you to do is open up another trading platform and just wait the other one out. Okay. If you're in a good company, and remember, if you buy a company, based on its ability to make you money. I'm talking about investing now over a long period of time. So I'm not really talking about trades. I'm talking about investing. But here's the facts and the reality of it. I don't care how many times you have heard buy fear and sell greed. When all that red hits really hard, when that S&P starts dipping, the S&P 500 starts dipping down 33, 32, 3,000. It's going to be almost impossible for you to buy because it's not what you're used to. And so these are the things that happen every cycle. And wealthy people and institutional money know it. Here's another thing that will happen. I mentioned it on my other video. That's when the stock market recession will be over. Because when everybody taps out and the institutions don't think that that stock can go any lower, that's when they rush in and buy because they have a limited risk at that time. And when they rush in and buy and it starts to run back up, then here comes the retail investor running to catch what they just sold lower. This happens every single cycle, good people. So look at your individual stock one by one and see what should I be holding? What should I have let go in those type of deals? And you got to go stock by stock. And again, I can't answer that for you, but you have to do your own investigation, okay? And your own research. But here's what you can do. If you don't have some of these good stock, of these good companies, that's the time to start buying them heavier, not just dollar cost averaging, but heavier when you see the market tanks into the hard recession. Now, just know that the stock market generally rebounds before a recession is over. So the stock market bottoms out before the recession bottoms out. And so just keep that in mind. So it's better to be in with some, because it's hard to chase a bull, right? It's hard to chase a bull. But it's better to be in at some point. I have some key levels that I'm looking at. I've discussed it with you guys, a bunch of key levels. I'm going to start buying, at some certain stock after the S&P 500 dips below 32 and down to 30. If the S&P in the next 6 months hits down 30, and that's when I'm going to buy heavier. And at that point, I don't mind that much how much lower is going to go from there. Yeah, I'll be like, but I know that I have limited my risk buying in those price ranges. Follow what I'm saying? So that's what I wanted to leave with you today. And so this time, have the courage, have the guts to go against what you feel, go against the grain. And when everybody is dumping and they just tapping out, S&P tanking, Dow, NASDAQ tanking, that's when you buy, okay? That's when you buy. Because I know for a fact, let's go to crypto. I know for a fact there are some people that bought Bitcoin at 40, 50, 55,000, but you're not touching it at 18. And so if you change this, it'll change your world. If you change these 5 to 6 inches, and some of us 8 inches, if you change this, it'll change everything, change your finances, everything. But this is a muscle just like building up your triceps. And you got to start conditioning yourself. Start writing it down. I will go in while others are fleeing. All right. And so, and then next week, we're going to look at some small cap stock, because when things are just beat down the worst, I believe a lot of these small cap stocks are going to explode. And it's just going to take time, right? And so at some point you'll hold them, and it may trade sideways, meaning that it's not going up or down. It may trade sideways for a while. But if it's a good company, they got profits, right? And they got good forward earnings, real forward earnings, not what they were talking about, and it's at a good price to earnings ratio, then you just hold. You just hold. All right, good people, that's what I wanted to leave you with. And, you guys know that we're cashing up in Moo down below. But I'm going to leave you today with, it's Sunday, so I do something inspirational. But I'm going to leave you with a short video that I posted on my other social media. And just the travel that I've done in the last 3 months. You guys know I've been traveling a lot, but I've been spreading this message like it's the gospel. This being Sunday. And I'm thankful to God for allowing me the opportunity, allowing me to use this gift, allowing me to use this platform, YouTube. I love YouTube. We're going to be talking about that YouTube also too, because I do believe that a lot of you could be successful on YouTube. Some of the comments that I read are just extraordinary. But I believe a lot of you can be successful on YouTube also. So we're going to talk about that too, and get back into some more side hustles and that type of deal. Hey guys, I just had to cut in. I usually post the video from wherever I'm shooting from, but I just wanted to end this one on a positive or an inspirational message. You guys remember Studio A? Who been rocking with me long enough to remember Studio A? So I'm back in Studio A, but I just wanted to say it's Sunday. For those of you that don't know how I format my Sunday videos, Sunday I talk about something inspirational, and I just want to end by saying this. Faith without works is dead. So the video that I made yesterday about prophecies and all of these people talking about SHIBA Inu, please don't go and attack anyone, all right? I wasn't making that to attack anyone. And like I said, I can't speak to what God said to anybody. But I also saw some disturbing false people out there, okay? And because you just have a spirit of discernment, right? And what I want to say to people, especially believers, regardless of your faith, is this. faith without works is dead. So if you believe in a coin, or you believe that God showed you a dream, or any of that type of deal, you know what? You still got to do your homework. You still got to do your due diligence. And so that's why I made the video. I don't take back one word that I said on the video yesterday. I'll leave it in the box for those of you that don't know what I'm talking about. But here's my positive spiel. Listen, God requires something of you. God could set a plate of food in front of you. And if you don't choose to eat and say, God, just feed me, then shame on you. As a matter of fact, there's a scripture that says he laughs at your calamity because he showed you what to do, right? So I believe that God put me on this journey. That's that's what I believe. God has showed me things in dreams, but now it's up to me to be on that path. And so that's what I really wanted to say with the video yesterday. Just because these people are having these dreams does not mean that you don't do your due diligence, your own due diligence, and study, right? I spend hours upon hours studying every day. And while most of you are at work, I'm studying. And so that's why I come and I bring everything that I found to you guys on this page. But what I also want to say is, if you study enough, you will see that apart from the calamity that has happened and will happen, that is the best time for opportunity. And that's what I want to say. Study to show thyself approved, right? Study. And that's what we have to do, because if you got faith and there's no works behind it, just like the good book says, it's dead, good people. And so we don't want to be dead. We're not the walking dead, right? We see the light. And we're going to be talking more about the great wealth transfer, because it is real. There is a great wealth transfer. And I believe, just like, some of the other people, that it is for us. All right. And the wealth that the wicked has is stored up for the just. That's another thing that the good book says. And that's not just a Jack and Jill went up the hill type of deal. It's real. And we started to get it 2 years ago, and we're going to continue to get our wealth. All right, good people. I want to leave it right there. Hey, you guys know, make sure you check out the 2 links below, especially the Moo link. Download it and just start dollar cost averaging cash into it. Now, matter of fact, don't even dollar cost average cash in it. Put as much cash as you can afford to put in the Moo app. And we're going to continue to show you. Right now, we're just cashing up, and then we're going to make some plays, and we're going to make a lot of money even in 2023 when a hard recession comes. All right, good people. I love you guys. Let's not attack anyone. Let's just be positive, and let's keep our heads focused on the prize. Keep our eyes on the prize. I love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Live, love, laugh, and learn.